Okay, for today's exercise, we are going to have this data set here. These are the data consisting of the 50 richest people. Okay, the data have been arranged from highest to lowest already, so we can already identify the maximum and minimum values. And you are asked to construct a frequency distribution. At the same time, you are already specified that the classes should be 8. Okay? The first thing you will do is you will get the range. You subtract maximum minus the minimum. That will be 89 minus 35. That will be 954. Okay? That's 54. And if you divide that by the number of classes 8, what happens there would be you will get the class size. So in this case, if we divide the 54 by the number of classes, which is 8, this will give us this. 54 divided by 8 is 6.75. Okay, that's 6.75. Remember, if there is any decimal after this number, we always have to round up. So this one now will become 7. Okay, if it is 6.1, if you got a 6.1, if you round that up, that will still be 7. So the class width will be 7. And then, how are we going to start your class intervals or limits? You're going to start from the lowest data value, that's 35. And then, okay, having that 35 there, you can now start your class limits. You get here 35. And then plus 7, that will be a 42. And plus 7, that will be a 49. Okay. And plus 7, that will be a 56, etc. And then the upper limit will be you just go down for 1 unit from 42, you get 41. So that 35 to 41 actually contains 7 data values. Okay. And then this one is 42 to 48. Remember, the difference among these ones here will always be 7. So 41 and 48 is 7. 35 and 42 is 7. So you can just add, okay? Add 7, you get 55, and that's actually one less than this. And then you add 7, you will get what? 62. And then you continue. Okay, this will be your class limits, intervals, okay? And then you're going to tally. You're going to tally from that given data. You will find out how many belong to the interval 35 to 41. So you will count here. 1, 2, okay, 2. Only 2 belong to this, okay? And then what about 42 to 48? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. So if you are going to do that, the frequency here will be at 2, and that's a 5. And then you continue. Okay, you continue counting. And then the next one that you will do is get the midpoint. The midpoint is of a class interval is actually dividing the lower limit, adding the lower limit and the upper limit divided by 2. So we get here 35 plus 41 is 76 divided by 2. Okay, and that will be 38. The same thing with the other. Okay, if that is 38, by the way, if that is 38, you can already get the pattern. So the midpoint here is 38. Since the class width is 7, you can just add 7 to this one to get the next midpoint. 38 plus 7, you get what? 45. And so on and so on and so on. Okay, that will be your third column. And then the relative frequencies. How do you get the relative frequencies? That would not be difficult. You just what? You just divide each frequency by the total. The total here, the total number here is actually 50. Okay, so we will divide each frequency, the 2, for example, 2 divided by 50 for this interval, 5 divided by 50 for the next one, and so on. And then, of course, you know how to get the class boundaries. Okay, class boundaries, you just subtract 0.5 here, you add 0.5 there. Okay, and then the less than and greater than cumulative frequencies. Okay, when you do that, okay, I'll explain it in the table I made. Let's see if I can share that. I made here a table. Where is that? Anyway,
in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Excel to produce a frequency distribution and a histogram. We can produce both of them in this in one shot.
Oh my goodness! Wait.
Okay, so I have the data here from two populations.
Wait. I made already a solution to this one. I'll just get it from my file. Okay. Okay, this one here. Okay. Let me see if I can share that. I hope I can share it. Where is that frequency? Is it this one? Okay. Okay. I hope you see this. I hope you see this. This is actually, okay. This is actually now the outline, okay? This is now the outline. So what did I do here? From these formulas here, we were able to have this one, okay? And then we counted the frequencies here. And then we computed the class midpoint here. And then the relative frequency here. And then the class boundaries. And then this less than cumulative frequencies. And then this is the greater than cumulative frequencies. And I put here the frequency histogram is graphed with the y-axis containing the frequencies and the x-axis containing the class boundaries. And the polygon is similar. We just get the midpoints. And then the frequencies. In relative frequency, you will be graphing this column here against these class boundaries. Okay, and then the ogive, you're going to graph the cumulative frequencies with the upper class boundaries. That's just it that you're going to do. Okay, I hope you can see that.